Hey everybody, it's Chugga Conroy. Welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles. Last time, we entered the heart of the Bionis and took on Lorithia of the Trinity. After the battle, Dixon appeared saying he would wait for us at Prison Island for one final battle. This time, we go after him, and how fitting that Zanza, one that would deny the existence of every living being but himself, would have an infinite black void in his heart. Let's go into it.
Hey! Is this...
It's Prison Island. So it has sunk into the Bionis head.
Oh, Dun-Dun. Ricky feel funny feeling from above. Ricky instincts say Dixon is there.
Yes, I agree. Start praying to Zanza, Dixon! We're coming!
For the record, I really like how Ricky sounds when he says dun-dun there, but for now, I'm just gonna be quiet and let you hear this build-up. Welcome back to Prison Island. This dragon effigy was seen in Egil's flashback when he remembered Dixon as Zanza's disciple. You could see Argalus and Dixon standing in front of it. Around it, there are now item orbs. Prison Island indeed now has its own collectopedia, and they have probably the strangest sounding names yet. But just when you thought they couldn't get any weirder, you have the Strong Screw. Let's see what this one is. Deadly Kiwi. It sounds like they're trying to sound really cool and just utterly failing. It's like, Deadly Kiwi. Either way, I wanted to let you hear that build-up though, because that is one of my favorite moments just to hear completely, or just experience completely clean, having never seen it before. Just running into Prison Island, the doors opening in front of you, that music, how it all builds up together. If you haven't guessed, this song, known as To the Last Battle, is my second favorite song in Xenoblade Chronicles. As we go into the banquet hall, we have the new enemy, Obart. Just like the Collectopedia names, the enemy names themselves are also pretty goofy, not gonna lie. You'd think they'd be very dramatic, especially because, just look at this thing. It's like a gargoyle dragon with a beard. I mean, I've praised the enemy design before with like the Gigas Telethia and stuff like that, but damn. Oh, whoa, oh, wow. Well, as soon as it took to the air, that was the end of that. Gotta steal a Bark Claw, and there is, if I can lock onto it, Serene Imlali, unique monster. How about we take this out? Having a pretty easy time so far. Oh, whoa, I need to purge badly. Purge. Go. Okay, good. If I could topple and daze this thing, that'd be really nice, though, because then I wouldn't need to worry about that anymore. Okay, good. Actually, yeah. That worked out very well. Fiora's got attention. Let's do the chain attack and do a final cross. Want to do another daze, but shake your edge. Ryan, I wish you had your talent art so that I could bridge that and still get a multiplier, but we'll just go for the shield bash.
Okay.
You know what, actually? Better idea. Cross impact. Good, I got another attack. And Shulk, oh wait, you don't have your talent art, shoot. I was gonna go for getting a ×5 final cross by just using his talent art and then using Wild down as Ryan, but oh well, backslash it is. Got another attack though. Wild down. And of course, that was my last attack. Couldn't work out any other way. Oh well, she'll probably just do the final cross normally since she has it, and I haven't seen her use it yet. There we go. Love seeing that red light. I do have to kind of wonder though, like, the icon for that is still Maintenance Minato, and she doesn't have that anymore. Like, it's never really explained how she's still able to do that. I mean, Shulk's visions are explained because that ability to glimpse the future came from within, and that's what it is. And oh, get the party started! Admittedly, I don't actually know what that achievement is for, but it sounds really hard to get. So I'm just gonna pretend like it is. We'll topple you, sure. Wow, way to make myself sound smart. Awesome. Final cross. Miss it. She got spiked on every one of the... Oh. Well, this battle went from going very well to going very poorly in a matter of about 2 seconds. I guess it's just what happens, though. I didn't know that thing had a topple spike until I used an art against it. Guess I can't really blame myself for that. I know that enemies can have unpredictable spikes, yet I still went for it anyway, not knowing what it had. Oh! Fiora is getting wailed on in this fight. Holy crap. Like, I know that she's my tank and everything like that, though, but I thought her agility would be high enough to avoid all this stuff. Got a vision, got another legendary class 7. Got bleed. We haven't actually seen it yet, but I do not want to warn Ryan. Just go for the sword drive because it does a lot of damage. What I was trying to do was encourage Fiora, though, but what I was trying to say before I got interrupted by me making another bad button press, wow, is that there are level 9 talent arts here. So if you haven't upped your shield to level 9, do that. Wow. Okay, that was kind of funny, not gonna lie. That was... I thought that was... Ooh, level 10 art books are both Rage and Guard Shift. I don't personally use those arts on Ryan, but you know what? I should use those art books just for the sake of having the ability to do that, and so I don't forget that I have them later. So, let's do that. Guard Shift. Oh, wait, no. Guard Shift is... Right, both Ryan and Fiora have that. I forgot about that. Okay. Ricky's already learned all those. Okay, even though one of them was Charla's. I'm just... Wow. It's kind of funny. Like, Senorita Scarab. Yeah, that is kind of funny. It's kind of funny, like, how quickly that battle turned around and just, like, how all the momentum we had just kind of went away. I don't know. I just find it a little bit amusing. What I want to point out, after I kill this guy, is that if you look down there through those bars, you're able to see a different area. You can see that the hall that we entered through is right down there. But there is this platform that has that lens on it of some sort. There's some pathways leading off to the side. Remember that for later. Once again, if you can see it, odds are it's going to be important later if you can't go there now. Yeah. Gonna get this white cover. I almost said white clover. I've always misread cover as clover for some reason. I'm not really sure why. We have yet another transporter, and yeah, I haven't really acknowledged it yet, but those transporters that we saw in Prison Island last time we were here, we can actually use them this time, and we can see that they lead to different areas than we went last time. That hall we were able to enter, but we were not able to go to that banquet hall. We were not able to go to just this hallway. But on to more important things. As you saw there, I picked up a lightning weasel. For the finale, they really go all out with the goofy item names. I've commented on them already, but they're nuts. Look at that angry monkey. It's great. Either way, this is where we needed to go. Let's step through this hall.
What took you so long?
Dixon!
Are you even trying to fight? Things are gonna get a lot worse if you don't buck up your ideas.
Come down here and say that!
What on Bionis is that?
It's the warm-up act. If you can't get by this one, you don't stand a chance against me.
Stop these games, old man!
You'll have to stop this thing first. Hurry up! I'm just itching for a good old-fashioned scrap.
Everyone, be careful.
Monster want to eat Ricky! This thing is no match for us.
I like how Ryan didn't know what this thing was, and it's just a bigger version of something we fought seconds ago. Ryan, you might have been as dumb as that at the beginning of our adventure, but you certainly shouldn't be now. You call everyone else a bunch of jokers. Oh well. This thing is resistant to break, so you're gonna need to get a chain attack going should you want to Wait a minute, what? Okay, apparently I don't. It resisted it, so I pretty much thought that was gonna mean I had to get a chain attack going, but nope. Guess it was only partial. I had a chance of resisting it, so oh well. Not complaining there. I love doing my topples. Yes, I do. Let's do this, and sure, I'll do a chain attack to get up some affinity. You do get a little bit of affinity every time you do it, even though this is the end of the battle and it might be seen as a little pointless. I don't care, just gonna go for it. Awesome. Doesn't drop a chest, but after defeating it, we begin descending further into the arena. As we discover the battle arena, we only have one way to go. And in that way, Demon Pavlovlus. You know, okay. This is an enemy name that I knew I was gonna have trouble with. Demon Pavlov. I guess maybe it's a German name? I don't know. Like, I knew going into this that this was an enemy name I was gonna have trouble with, and I remember that I actually was pronouncing it out loud to myself because I've had trouble pronouncing it in the past, but it doesn't help. It's just one of those things that I think my vocal cords are just incapable of making. I'm not really sure why. Let's go for a, can I get the, guys, chain attack. There we go. Gonna go for the air slash. Have the high tension on Fiora, so I should be able to do final cross. Please do not have a topple spike. Please do not have a topple spike. No, 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 no. Oh. Oh. Ouch. Go for the days. Okay, now it's topple spike 1200 damage. Damn. Once again, this got really bad very quickly, and I didn't learn from last. Wait.
Hang on. We're not finished.
Okay, it still spiked me there, even though I've dazed enemies with topple spike before, and it didn't do that. Interesting. And not in a good way. And of course I missed that. I seriously need to purge this thing like yesterday. Let's do that. At least you're seeing what spikes these enemies have. Again, I really wish there was an easy way to tell what spike an enemy had so you could just avoid doing that. It would still be making the battle more difficult, more challenging, in that you would have to avoid doing certain things to win the fight. But it just gets really bothersome that you get, like, epic counters like that, and you have no way to see it coming just because, oops, I didn't know that I couldn't do that. Nah, well. Sword Drive should finish it off. Or not.
My turn.
Why not? Sword Drones 2. There's no way it's surviving that. We are done here.
Good thing I'm here. No? Anyone?
That is so cute, and just Adam's apple. Having a disembodied Adam's apple with you just sounds downright painful. Ugh. Either way, story quest. Chase Dixon. The Bone Pillar has descended, submerging the arena. Activate the Bone Pillar control device to return the arena and pursue Dixon. We need to get out of the Behemoth Nest. What is the Behemoth Nest? Well, we just discovered it. And indeed, that boss was a new type of enemy. Behemoths. You don't actually need to fight any of these. If you want to get these item orbs, you can. We got the Insanity Moss, the Dry Lemon. Ugh. Truly, a Dry Lemon is the most terrifying collectible in all of Prison Island. Imagine it hitting your eyes. So, he is hinting there that some of these items are going to be necessary for side quests. That is part of the reason why I was saying we are going to hold off on doing certain side quests for the time being. There are a lot, and I mean a lot of items in Prison Island that you are going to be asked to bring back to Colony 6, both for reconstruction and for doing side quests. Because I don't want to really break the progression here, because whenever we've done side quests, it's been at the end of exploring an area and never during exploring an area for the first time. And because just simply we're not going to get another opportunity to do that during the main story, I do not want to do some side quests until we have finished it. There's also the concern of being overleveled. Admittedly, I've been having an easier time with these battles than I normally have, but maybe that's just because I got, like, really good skills on a lot of my characters. My affinity is really evenly distributed between them and all that good stuff. Because I've tried to use every party combination at least once. I don't want to make it sound like these battles haven't been hard, though, because, yeah, those final crosses really did cost me. But still, you get what I mean. I've been having an easier time than one would expect to. Anyway. Passed right by this. The meal lift activator. Well, they didn't really lift a meal, it just kind of lowered a gate. Besides, I'm a meal. I think I would know if I was getting lifted by something. But I just don't get... I get what this is. This is a dumbwaiter. Wow. Wouldn't really think they'd have a dumbwaiter in Prison Island. There's hints that Prison Island has been like other things like throughout its I almost said lifespan though, but like since it was constructed. Because you have like a banquet hall, you have like a fine dining area, you have like a dumbwaiter here, you have like this really big kitchen. It just kind of implies that Prison Island was once something else before it was a prison though. There are some theories about this though, but I don't really want to go into them because I don't personally agree with any one theory as to what this place is. Either way, Cold Ajishu, unique monster right here. Let's take this out. I should warn you, while you are battling these enemies, if you use either attacks, you are likely to get the attention of these Crater Nebula. These can be very tough enemies if you are not prepared for them. As you can see there, it is able to inflict Pierce. While this is an ether enemy and you won't really feel the effects of Pierce from it, really feel. It's rather that if you get inflicted with Pierce when battling enemies with strong Talon Arts, like those enemies that we were fighting there, like the unique monster, I mean, that is a dangerous combination, so definitely be careful if you are doing that. Either way, ×3 sword drones, even with its high physical defense, I don't think it's going to stand up to it. We are done here. Open this. If I get some more art books, that'd be really nice. The art... Oh, wow, Summon Aqua. Not really an art that I use much, but hey, I guess the level 10 art book gods are really shining down on me tonight, which, honestly, I'm happy about that. The more art books that I can get just playing normally, the better, because if you really want to truly complete everything, getting every... Wait, I already had that. Well, screw you too, level 10 art book gods. Screw you too. I believe there's another unique monster. Yeah, Inferno Heinrich. Because that's an ether-type enemy, I think I'd rather switch over to Melia for this, and just keep in Fiora, go for Ricky as well. What's nice is, being level 79, these Tord Ajishus will completely ignore me unless I attack them first, or anything like that. So, I am free to just fight these Nebula, absolutely no interference from them, as long as I don't hit them. Friendly warning! Of all things to have a topple spike, that unique Nebula does. That Inferno Heinrich? Really? It does. Ooh, Hypnotize. Another art that I don't use, but once again, level 10 art book. Okay. It's a good thing that I'm getting this item now. These two Inferno elements can be a pain to get if you go and do this in the near future. So honestly, yeah, kind of glad that I had an easy time against that thing. Kind of glad that that topple spike didn't really come into effect until it was already too late for him. So I am very content. I think Blue Blood, Prince? Well, I'm going to get some backlash for that reference, but well. I'm just going to switch around the party a little bit. I kind of want Shulk in the lead once again. Okay, we got the Heropon back in the party, of course. Got Fiora there. Fiora by Shulk's side. And as we go through here, that gate will open normally. You don't need any sort of key to open that. Phone control pillar. Let's activate it. That pushes the arena back up, so now we can go and pursue Dixon, but we don't want to actually do that quite yet. This is that very platform that we were able to look down from the banquet hall and see it. There is the entrance to Prison Island right over there that we came in through, or rather it's on the opposite end. We can jump down here and land safely in the water. Should we do that? There are some fantastic secrets around here that you do not want to miss, and you could very easily not ever find these. First off, there is a side room right here. I gotta say, oh my god, that is gorgeous, the first sanctum. There is a unique monster that is gonna be guarding this room. You might need to take it out. I believe you can technically run away and get by with some Earthcloak gems, but I don't really think it's necessary. The Abominable Clone Barg. As good as that final cross would feel, I don't think I want to do that. I think I just want to finish it the normal way and get a multiplier up, just in case it didn't work out. We got our gold chest. Let's see just what we got, and hopefully it's something good. Ooh, zero gravity. I like that art quite a bit. Fiora's doing some tanking, so that might be good. But, more importantly, Giant's treasure chest. And as we open it... Sorry, I can't help it just when I see the light. Dallas, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I believe that is a 2-slot weapon for Rhine. Not all that great, but we get Master Glasses that has an Ether Up 6 in it, a Grace Top, which has Art Seal resist 6, and an Ether 5 frame, which has attack plus 6. Alright, so 2 out of 4, I guess ain't all that bad. But the reason why this is so important is we are actually finally going to replace those ruby glasses that we've had in Melia since the High Ensiatsum, or rather since after Prison Island because I waited to equip them. Want to equip those, and you get much higher stats with that Ether up 6. That gives her 75 points. That is half the maximum that you are able to boost her Ether with equipment by. So I definitely want to equip that, and now I believe I can indeed equip an Ether up gem and equip something else on her in its place. I decided to give her an Unbeatable 3, which boosts her Unbeatable status to the maximum level of 50%. And I gotta say, oh wait, second treasure chest. Wow, I almost walked right past it without even seeing that it was even there. That was kind of bad. We have Ether Burst, which I believe is a weapon for Charla, I want to say? Another pair of Oriental glasses, we already got these from Colony 6. Argos boots that have Bind Resist 6 on them, and Ether 5 goggles for Fiora. Ether Burst ended up being a 3-slot weapon for Melia, but honestly, I want her to keep the Empress Staff. As for the second pair of Oriental goggles, putting them on Fiora can be great because of initial tension, but I have better initial tension weapons, so I'm not going to be giving them to her. Honestly, I can't really think of anyone that I'd want to give them to. I would say probably Dunban after that, but I like that setup on him a lot, and I just don't really want to change it. Aside from that, though, okay, good. I'm not missing anything here. On another note, I thought that having that freed up slot on Melia so I could still have 150 plus Ether with only 2 Ether up gems instead of 3, I thought that'd be great. I was like, wow, there's so many other things that I could equip in its place, but because I have a unique weapon on her, I was having a hard time finding much of anything that I wanted. I couldn't really do lightning or anything like that just because those are only on weapon slots. I crafted gems. I tried going into my ether crystals and just seeing what I could craft for her. I could find, like, nothing. It was so frustrating. I was there for, like, a good, 20 minutes just trying to think of what to give her. And that might sound a little bit weird to some people that it took me that long, though, but I really try to think about, what I want to give in the way of equipment. And while I understand that my equipment setups won't match up with everyone else's, that's just kind of the struggle that I was having there, was that I couldn't really find anything that I wanted to give her that'd be helpful as of right now. Either way, there is another pool of water on this side. You can alternatively jump in on this side if you want to do this side first. I can't believe I just said side that many times. I'm a good commentator. Blech. There is yet another hallway. If we go into it, more treasure chests. Second Sanctum. We have another unique monster that is guarding this one. It is Majestic Clone Barg. Not exactly what I'd call a unique monster, but hey, at least they were honest. They called them clones, and there are indeed 2 of them.
Ricky, find goodies.
Ricky, find goodies. Long Barg Ear. Get our 2 item orbs. Get another treasure chest. Please don't have an art book that I already have. I'd really like to get a new one. Metal Blast. I did indeed not have an art book for Metal Blast. I did indeed not have one for Zero Gravity, and I did indeed not have one for Hypnotize, but these ones, they suck. Let's see what these 2 treasure chests contain. And I like that sword that's in the wall there. That's actually really nice. God, I thought it said lizard for a second. Lizard. Titan Arms. I've already talked about how the Titan set of equipment is very powerful. Grace Bottoms and Ether 5 Arms. Got a lot of new equipment here. And in this other giant's treasure chest, come on, other treasure chests don't take this long. We got Trinity. That is a cool sounding weapon, man, especially with Zanza's Trinity being here. Titan Sabatons. It must be good because I have no idea what that word means. Argos Armor and Ether 5 boosters. So it seems like we have a full set of Ether 5 armor for Fiora from all of these. And I just gotta kind of take a moment to appreciate this. I already talked about how cool the stained glass looked. I already talked about that sword, but just all the little things in this room. There you got like a spear, an axe. Over here we have a shield on the wall. Over here we have yet another shield. Here we have like this giant like chest thing. It is all really cool. And I will say, that's one of the reasons why I'm looking really forward to Xenoblade Chronicles X is, it is fun to imagine what a lot of these small details in these huge environments would look like if they were in HD, you know, would look like if they could go with a higher polygon count. Like I said, I don't personally feel like this game is bad visually. I've already given my argument on the graphics, very embarrassingly. Without getting onto another tangent about graphics, I did plenty of that on Valak Mountain, unfortunately for me. We are skip traveling back to the main hall, because there's not any skip travel points that we have discovered yet other than those, and honestly, I consider this the quicker way to get back to where we need to go. So I'll meet you back at the arena. I switched around the party. This is the home stretch after all. I want to give everyone a chance to fight. Let's step into the arena that we lifted back up by erasing that bone pillar, and once we step up to this quest marker, it is apparently nighttime. That was kind of poor timing. the Master Obar. I'm gonna be playing as Dunban for this. I want Fiora to keep the aggro. I will say I do feel kind of ditzy not noticing that Heat Haze removes aggro like in the past few videos. I knew that it did that, I just wasn't actively thinking of it when going like, God, why isn't Dunban drawing the aggro? Yeah, that would be why. Go for the Tempest Kick, that should turn Dunban around so I can do Thunder. Go, and hopefully that's still in effect because I'd love to get critical hits on every one of these, and it's spiking, isn't it? Well, got a vision. Gore. How about we get that chain attack going right away? I'm gonna go for the Tempest Kick. I kind of want to turn Dunban around and hopefully get off that Thunder just so I can force a Daze on it. Just in case, yeah, Fiora doesn't have her topple, unfortunately. I'm not gonna get a multiplier on this though, so the odds of this are a little bit against me, but I kind of hope I'll still be able to do it nonetheless. Ricky, if you go for roly-poly, that'd be really nice if you get the topple that way, so she could just Daze it. No, I didn't even get the attack. Wonderful. Okay, well, we're gonna have to deal with having our tank be dead for a short time because I do not want to use a Warren there to heal her. And oh, wait, never mind. Okay. I'm cool with that. We are almost done here. This was... I was about to say easy. Ah, well, at least we still won. Doesn't drop a chest, but what it does do is drop that door and bring that... We were like right in front of it, so we got pushed in the cutscene. Okay, that was pretty funny. We've completed Chase Dixon, and we now have access to another transporter. Do we want to step through that? Not yet, by going up to the empty throne. There is a heart-to-heart that we can view, or rather, I don't know if we can view it, but either way, I'm gonna do some gifting so that we can, regardless. We have heart affinity between Ryan and Ricky. Ooh, getting those two to get along is gonna be a challenge. Good thing there's that trick with getting high affinity with Ricky that I was telling you about earlier. I should also mention that from the arena, after you've risen it back up, this pathway opens. It is absolutely crawling with item orbs. I would be very surprised if we hadn't already completed our Collectopedia before this, but now that we're after this, there is like no way that I wouldn't have completed it by this point. And strangely enough, there is a red item orb there. Pick it up. It is not a white cover. Come on. No, not a dancing squirrel. Not a Senorita Scarab. Come on, you just love making me say these ridiculous names. Death Lychee. Emperor B. Come on! Kitchen door key. Okay. If you go back to that door to the kitchen from the banquet hall, you can now open it, and this is how you are able to go back into the kitchen after you have raised the bone pillar once again, as that way from the arena is no longer open. If you try climbing up these ladders that you used to go through the dumbwaiter last time, which, by the way, is all smashed in down here, didn't notice that, you are still able to go into the behemoth nest should you have ever wanted to come back here for some reason. And if you try going over to that door that opened from the arena before, it will just simply now not open. That is all that has changed. Back at the empty throne, I was actually able to get Ryan and Ricky to like each other a lot. They now have pink affinity. But believe it or not, that's not all. In the battles within this video, we somehow just barely broke the threshold to make Shulk and Ryan finally have max affinity as well. I know, took about 100 hours of gameplay later than usual, but I did it. So we got quite a few hearts all the way around here. Our affinity is looking pretty good. Everyone's at least a blue now, and I think I only have like 3 or 4 combinations that are even blue. Awesome. But today's heart-to-heart is Journey's End. I've admittedly never seen this heart-to-heart, and with a title like this, you can bet it'll be important. So I can't wait to see exactly what this entails. Let's view it. Hey Ricky, I gotta confess something to you. Ryan obsessed with Ricky? I like it already. Not obsess, confess. It's just, I didn't think you'd get this far. What Ryan mean? I just figured you'd give up and head back to the village. Ricky do want to go home. Ricky want to see Oka and all Little Pond in village. Ricky want pollen cakes and Ricky want them now! Sounds like you'd rather eat cake than see your family, Ricky. No, Ricky think family most important. But Ricky is here upon, so fight till battle ends. Haha, that right. You've got a pretty big family. I'm almost jealous of you, Ricky. Why, Ryan jealous? I ain't got any family left. When I go home, no one's there waiting. You must be the happiest bloke on Bionis, Ricky. Cheer up, Ryan. Ricky want Ryan to start own happy family. Easier said than done, man. Ricky think it easy. Get married, start family. Ryan think too hard sometimes. So you reckon I should stop thinking about it so much? Ricky want to marry Oka, so Ricky tell her, marry Ricky. Oka was so angry she slapped Ricky. But then she agree, and Ricky and Oka have family. So you think if I get a girl to marry me, I'm all set? I hate to agree with you, but that sounds like a good idea. Ryan agree with Ricky? Ricky helped Ryan get married to other hom-hom. Cheers, man. Gonna have to find me a nice girl first, though. But Ryan already have nice girl. Wait, you don't mean... Well, maybe, but this ain't the time or the place. When we're all home free, I hope she doesn't turn me down. Oh my god, that is like the best heart-to-heart. It explains why we haven't seen any mention of Ryan's family at all, or anything like that, and just, oh my god, like, I already liked Ricky a lot from having seen his moments in heart-to-hearts, but man, Ricky, you are cleaning up. You are on the fast track to being on par with some of my favorite characters. I love you, man. That's all we're doing for now. Next time on Xenoblade Chronicles, we go into the transporter behind the throne, where Dixon went. See you guys then.
Yeah.